But the other person who's getting a lot of plaudits is Michael Carrick. Players are always going to praise a new manager because they want to get on the right side of him. But Matheus Cunha absolutely glowing in his praise of Carrick. Lisandro Martinez has already posted on social media talking about the work that Carrick and his backroom team do as well. You know him. What's he been doing to get this performance out of Manchester United?
I think a level of calmness, I think, which hasn't been there, I think, for quite a while now. And I think when you look at Michael Carrick, you think he's a quiet lad, and he studied the game, he understands the game, and he's gone into that job and knowing it's a difficult job to do. But what he's done, he's brought the basics back to Manchester United, and players working hard, players getting behind the ball, they're running for each other, they're working together for each other, and they're more confident. And certainly after the last weekend's win, they're more confident. So I actually seen him on Saturday morning, and he said to me he had to stop training. The training was that good. He wanted to try and bottle it up and make sure they had that performance for the game the following day, which obviously we did. But I think he's done superb, and I'm absolutely delighted for him.
I think one part of that though must be, and you can tell me better, but he must be communicating with the players better in terms of freeing them up. Because when I talk about body language, players being more confident on the ball, that comes from your leader giving you that freedom. And maybe before it was more rigid in the Amarin system, we don't know. But is he a good communicator in that respect?
Oh, unbelievable communicator. And I think for the best managers, what you need to do is make sure every player, as you said about Cunha, every player is happy and wants to play for you. And I think the last 2 weeks have really shown that. And Cunha's come off the bench twice, and he's had the impact of his assist for Mason Mount, and obviously his winning goal today. So his communication will have been spot on.
Because the question about Manchester United has always been, how good is this squad? How good are the players that Manchester United have at their disposal? And you can see the difference that those sort of intangible things like confidence, like belief, can do to a squad. And that's almost the hardest job for a manager. And you can go in and you can work on set pieces, or you can work on certain tactics or shape, but confidence seems to be the hardest one.
Yeah, confidence, but he's give belief into that group of players. I think sometimes with young coaches, and I think with Ruben Amorim when he was at the time, sometimes coaches are guilty of overcomplicating things and
too much information,
trying to give the players too much information. Yeah. I think what Michael's done, he's gone in, he's given them not so much information, but actually just reminds them the basics, what I spoke about before, of making sure you do that right. And then you have got good players in there who can win games.
Dorgu's the best example of that. The last 2 games, he's been absolutely amazing. It looks like he's just playing freedom. It's all over the place, scoring goals, making things happen, enjoying himself. That's football. It's a crazy season at the moment, and the ups and downs of teams, especially Man United, is making our job more interesting, I suppose.
The other thing that's making it more interesting is speculation about what happens at the end of the season with Manchester United. And the club were very careful not to give... Listen. Wait till you've heard the question first. The club have been very careful not to make him like the interim or the caretaker manager. They said he's got the job till the end of the season. After that, there will be a longer-term manager in place. If it carries on like that, do you think that if he continues like this, could he be the right man for the job?
Of course he can. I think, listen, Michael Carrick's got an opportunity to show everyone, to show Manchester United that he's capable of doing that job. And what we've seen the last 2 weeks, of course he has to have a consistency about his results and performances, but what we've seen is he's very capable of doing it. And if it carries on like this, there'll be a massive pressure on Manchester United board to put him in at the end of the season. I know they've been there with Ollie before, but I think this feels a little bit different.